keep marching on. Dark clouds of fear, I wish I could see the sun. So many questions at the back of my mind. So many battles, none of them are even mine. But I've gotta keep fighting for you to sleep peaceful night. Oh, I gotta keep moving, gotta cross every single line. Yes, I gotta keep fighting. Oh no, I cannot look behind. This is a journey that I must unbind. Oh yeah, I'm scared, but it's what makes me stronger. I'll stand my ground in the midst of the spell. Wish that you never encounter this danger. I keep on fighting, draw my strength from the fear.
Hey, what's up, Hey, what's up, survivors? This is Shave, TeamWnJ here. This is our second weekly render challenge. If this is your first time here, what we're doing, you guys, whether you're using Blender, Cinema 4D, or if you want to build in Minecraft, that's fine as well. Everybody will spend the next 2 hours making a render with a theme. The theme of this week's stream will be Steve and Alex. I am woefully unprepared. We just came up with the idea for what render to do like 5 minutes ago. So what we're thinking of doing here in TeamWnJ, by the way, Harry's moderating. Thanks, Harry. And welcome to the stream, everyone. Cookie, Crow, Rita, Bryger, Phoenix Ninja, who else we got? Zactaz, Omro, Anderson, and I probably missed a few people, but hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope the blackout isn't affecting you too hard. But what we're doing for our render is we're gonna make Steve and Alex running away from the Ender Dragon. That's basically it, which I've never done before. I've never rendered anything in the end. So we're going to see how that turns out. Either way, I need to create an end world first. So I'm just going to pop in here and do that. Let's do all of this stuff. Okay, cool. Armo says you need a haircut. Yeah, I do. The barbers are still closed though. Has anyone been hit by a blackout? Because we got a really weird thing going on. Okay, wait, let me show you this. So I play this game called Arknights, right? So this morning I was trying to log on to Arknights on my phone, and it wasn't I couldn't log on for whatever reason. So then I go onto my computer and I try to log on to Facebook, and my computer refuses to load up Facebook. But the weird thing was, my computer couldn't load up Facebook. My phone could. So I go, I'm wondering if Facebook is down right now or something, right? So I go to, like, there's a website called Down Detector. So we go into downdetector.au, which shows me all the, you know, if you're experiencing problems with Facebook, you can report it to Down Detector, and so will, like, hundreds of other users. So I'm on downdetector.au, and everything is simultaneously down. Optus, which is my service provider, is down. Blizzard, Call of Duty, Facebook, Netflix, Twitter, EA, Telstra, League of Legends, Fortnite, GTA, Origin Energy, everything is down at the same time. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? That's so creepy. Everything goes down at the exact same time. So seeing as that all of these are going down and the service provider is also down, I'm assuming it's Optus's fault. So then I went onto the Arknights Discord server, and I asked everyone there whether they were experiencing problems, and sure, everyone else that was experiencing problems also uses Optus and are in Australia, so it was Optus having problems. Either way, Andrea just messaged me. Andrea goes, their house got hit by lightning or some shit. Or something like that. They got hit by lightning, and there's a total blackout from what I heard. And then I go and check. I check the oh Jesus. I checked the Discord chat, and some of you guys seem to be having a blackout as well. I hope you guys are safe. Some Korean asked me earlier, what are you doing today? Today we'll be rendering we'll be spending the next 2 hours creating a Minecraft render in Cinema 4D. So you guys can participate as well. The theme of tonight's render is What is it? It's Steve and Alex. So it can be anything related to Steve and Alex. I'm just trying to find the portal room right now so I can get to the end and create an end world. Let me grab Eye of Ender. Okay. There we go. Okay, smash all these out of the way. There we go. Yo, where does this go, man?
Can't you just use like the end world we have for the survival?
That's on my laptop.
Oh,
I need to transfer the file from my laptop to my not laptop, which is a bit.
fair.
Oh wait, is the fucking thing below me? No, that's fucking bedrock. What? Dude, the Eye of Ender is telling me a lie. Dude, look at this. What, have y'all ever seen this before?
Oh,
The Eye of Ender is not leading me to the right spot. Doesn't the Eye of Ender lead you to the portal? Cause it's not. It's just staying here. Yes, the render can be in. A render is just a stationary image, Zactaz. We're not doing an animation. We're just doing a render. So it's just one frame. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into game mode spectator to find this thing. Should have done spectator earlier. I don't know what I was thinking. Completely forgot the spectator mode exists.
it's just fucking stuck here, Lamau.
Yeah, right? It doesn't go anywhere. Also, if we're playing survival and that we follow that Eye of Ender, that Eye of Ender is not even in the stronghold.
Yeah.
It's just like there. Wait, where the fuck is the portal? Am I blind? Did this stronghold spawn without a portal room? That's not possible. There it is. Okay. And you got and it's a shitty one with only one Eye of Ender in there.
Oof. Thank God we're not playing in solo.
Yeah, right. Okay, we're in.
To be
Alright,
fair,
here's our
our
arrow.
one is also just one.
What now?
To be fair, our one was also just one.
No, we got two on ours. The
Oh,
new one has
just
one.
two.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So world has been created. Yeah, Rita, I did do /locate. That's how I found it. But it didn't lead me. It led me to the same point that the Eye of Ender led me to. Whoops. Looking for mine ways. Mine watts. Yep, so now that we have the world generated, I can load it into Mineways, and then we can copy the entire world into Cinema 4D as an OBJ. So go to File, Open World, and we're gonna go to Find Your World. Minecraft saves, what did I call it? End. And then it's not level.dat, it's like end.dat or something, right? Hang on. Huh. No, it's all combined in level.dat. No, here's where it is. Okay, you go into here, and then you can go into, you can tell I haven't done this before. There we go. View the end. Yeah, okay, that's how you do it. Okay. So you generate that, you go to view the end, now here's the entire end. I will actually take, Jesus, stop lagging me. I will actually take the entire end here, like the entire one. Let's take everything. Yep, cool. File, export to render, and let's save it. By the way, who else is doing the challenge? Remember, this theme is Steve and Alex. It can be anything to do with Steve and Alex as long as it has something to do with Steve and Alex. Andre actually came up with the idea for us to render ArcDoc and Chafe with Steve and Alex. I was gonna do that, but that takes a bit of extra work, and I don't know if I can get that done in 2 hours. So we'll split this by block type. Okay, great. Cool, let's open up Cinema, and let's import this into Cinema. Armor says, is it just me, or is the stream going 15 FPS? I think that was just Mineways bugging out. Crow says, the Eye of Ender only leads the entrance, I think. Is that supposed to happen? I thought it led you straight to the portal. I
thought so too.
Ender Minecraft. Let's go to Minecraft Wiki to check that. So let me pop this open. Let's import this at 100 centimeters. Okay, according to Minecraft Wiki, to locate they can be used to locate strongholds. Pressing use or holding of Eye of Ender causes it to fly approximately 12 meters in the direction nearest to the stronghold. Okay. In Java Edition, the eye leads to near the spiral staircase that was the first room. Oh, it leads to the spiral staircase. That was the first room generated in the stronghold.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought it just
Yeah,
led
I
you
thought it
to
led you to
the
the portal.
Yeah, same. Oh well.
RC4 Team says hi. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Crow says I'm not prepared. Hey, don't worry. I'm not prepared either. I am completely unprepared. Let's set none to here. Turn on the alpha channel. Grab change. Come on. We'll set the alpha to not Levaslier. Don't know why it automatically went there. Render challenge, Steve, Alex, and RGBA. Set that to none. Alright, so once again, we have the end imported. Render that out. Cool. Let's save this as the end.c4d. Sure. I don't know why I always get terrible spawns when I'm going to the end. I always spawn like offshore to where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Either way, here are our pillars. Very nice. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's render this out, see how it looks. Yeah, everything looked good to me. Cool. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them somewhere... Think of where I'm going to position the camera to make them run away. What's somewhere where there's a high ground? Maybe I prefer somewhere where there's distance as well. Maybe somewhere like here. If I position the camera somewhere here. So if I make a camera here, and then I'll set the bottom viewport as my main camera. So there we go. Bottom is what we're going to be rendering. Top is what I'm going to be working in. I'm considering moving the chat box away so you guys can see clearer what I'm doing. But that might not be necessary. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want a low camera angle looking upwards so that we can see the ground and we can see Steve and Alex running away. But I also want to see the tops of these obsidian towers. But right now, as it stands, the obsidian towers are too tall. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab all of them towers and I'm just going to manually shift them down so that they'll look shorter. Like that. Just so we can capture them in frame. Oh, I'm gonna let out a big sneeze. Oh. I tricked you. That's not gonna happen. Nope. Not happening. Love it when that happens. Love it when I don't get the sneeze. Alright. I take that back. I'm not going to move just the obsidian towers. I'm going to move everything, including the bedrock and the fire as well. Just move them all at once so we don't have a floating thing. So here we go. Shove all these down. There we go. It doesn't matter that the portal has gone away because I'm not rendering the portal anyway. So that's fine. Cool. Lemon Prep says, seeing the thumbnail, I thought Steve was in Smash Bros. Yeah, could you imagine? Hey, that actually happened. Someone... No. Hold on. That actually happened, as in somebody retextured Link in Smash as Steve, and it works pretty well. What's going on, Shizuka? Welcome to the stream. What?
And they did like a trailer for it too.
They did do a trailer for it. No, dude, no, they did that a long time ago with not even Smash Brothers Ultimate,
Really?
but like
I thought there was during Smash Ultimate. Oh.
No, they did one for Smash Ultimate. But it also existed before Smash Ultimate.
Okay.
Yo, why do these iron bars look so weird? Wait, are the
It
iron
got
bars
popular when
floating?
it came out.
Are the iron bars in the end supposed to be floating?
I don't think so.
These things ugly as fuck. See ya. We're gonna need some N crystals, which I do not have, I don't think. Let me check my content browser. End crystal. I do not have an N crystal. Okay, I'm going to go onto Google and just search up some N crystals to download. End crystal cinema 4D. That's not an N crystal. Minecraft N crystal cinema 4D. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, there's a Minecraft model pack right here. I might just grab this one. I'm not showing it on stream in case I get copyright struck. Let's see. If this one costs me money, I'll just make my own one. But No, I got it. Yep, there we go. Okay, so this pack that I just got is made by TeamWnJ. Are we gonna redirect? Come on. There we go. So let me just read the terms real quick before I break the terms of service here. Crazy Fox says hi. What's going on, Crazy Fox? Hang on, get out of here. Cool. So before you download this, please make sure you read this. Give me credit. Okay, this is made by TeamWnJ. There's your credit. And all of this. Okay, not made by me. Made by TeamWnJ. All this stuff here. Links right there. Minecraft model pack for Cinema 4D. TeamWnJ animations. There you go. Not made by me. Let me grab this model pack. There you go. It's important to give credit where credit is due. Blake Blazing Tornado 17 says, "What is the name for the video, Chafe?" What are you talking about, Blake? What video are you talking about? This TeamWnJ model is gonna take a while to download. Just give it a second. Chafe, my man, what are you drinking tonight? Ask Cookie. I am drinking the purest, the finest, fresh boiled H2O. I mean, healthy today. All right. There's our TeamWnJ Minecraft model kit. Let's drag the Lib4D into Cinema. Close this off. Close that off. Okay. There it is. We're looking for Ender Crystal. There it is. So we'll just, where is it? What?
Someone in the comments asking what's the name for the video.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
The ones with Smash.
What?
The ones with Smash?
Oh, the Smashbots, Steve. Hang on. Let me try to find it. Minecraft Steve joins Smash. Here, if you Google this... Oh, sorry, if you YouTube search this... Okay, this one got published by Nintendo UK. What the fuck? It's probably like April Fools or something. Okay.
Okay.
There was one... There's one super old... Hang on. Smash Brawl. Because that's the Smash that I used to play. Here. Let's see. Yeah, this one. This is 8 years ago. This one, 8 years ago. Minecraft Steve joins Brawl. Yeah. Let me check if this person's still active. If this person is not active, I can play the video because they won't flag me. Okay, is this person active? No, they're not active. Okay. I'll play a short bit of this video because I don't want to get striked. But like, this 8 years ago in Smash Brawl, they remodeled Link into Steve. Look. and then eventually they did it for Smash Ultimate as well. Anderson Garcia is done eating. Great. Coolio. We got the Ender Crystal. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Cool. Ender Crystal in. I'll just go in here and manually replace all of the visible ones. Okay. So let's do this one first. Jesus. Okay, let me do it in orthographic view. It'll be easier to work with this way. Here we go. So I'm going to make this easier. So I'm viewing this from above right now. To make this easier, I can actually go here, and that way I can see everything from the top. We'll move one of these ones here. It won't be on the correct y-axis, but that does not matter. We'll move this one. Is this visible? That's not visible. Okay, we'll move one here. I'm only making the ones visible since this is not a full scene and this is just a quick render. Let's move one here. We're holding down shift as well so that we can snap onto the blocks. Looks like these two aren't going to be visible. Let's move them. Where's the camera? Oh, there's the camera. Oh, okay. So we get one here. Yep. We'll move this old one over here. So if you look at the bottom frame, that's what's actually going on. That's where the camera's going to be. I'll move one here. To duplicate, by the way, we're holding down Control. So I'm holding down Control and Shift at the same time. Looks like I fucked up, but we can fix that. That's not a problem. 450. That snaps it back. Cool. We'll make one extra one here. There we go. Okay. And then we'll make one over here, and that should be all we need. Okay. Now I can go over to the side view, and then I can make sure that they're all lining up properly here as well. So this one obviously is too low. We'll move this up. Okay. This one is obviously too high. Move that back down. This one looks like it could be a little bit higher. Nope, I fucked up. Hang on. 4, 5, 50. By the way, guys, feel free to ask me questions if you want to know exactly what I'm doing, because I can explain it. Because otherwise I'm just going to blaze through it so that I can actually get this done. Let's move this up here. Cool. Like, if you're curious when I'm saying that I fucked up, you're like, oh, well, how exactly did you fuck up? Like, what did you fuck up on? I don't mind explaining that. But otherwise, I'll just press forward, assuming that you understand how I fucked up. Okay, let's make these all match up. That's fine. Whoops. This one here needs to go down. There we go. This, for some reason, is offset by a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, has every single one other than this one been placed in the correct position? It looks like it has. Let's settle this boy down. Where are you? Where are you? Why can I not see you? There you are. There we go. Let's solve the fuck up. 3650 and 3950. Okay. And I'll move this down. There. There. Perfect. Okay. So all of those are in. We can delete this bedrock. We can delete this fire. All of them are in. Good. Oh, looks like some of them in the back are still missing. So we got 3 in the back that are visible. Let's try to figure out where those are. It's probably these 3. So I'll just kind of duplicate these to where I think they are, and then we'll adjust them later. Okay, so it's not this one. It's that one. Okay, cool. Oh, hang on. I forgot to hold down shift. There we go. Okay. So now we can readjust them. This one goes down. Cool. This one goes here. This one goes here, I'm assuming. We can check the other views as well. Looks like this one's too high up. Does everything work? This looks like one little little fuck up over here. Awesome. Cool. That's all the ender crystals in. We can get rid of the fire. Bye. Awesome. Cool. All the ender crystals are in. Crazy Fox says, which Minecraft skin rig will you use for the animation or the render? I'll be using my own rig. I'll be using the FMR Animate V2 rig. You can get a free version called FMR V1, which I have available, or you can pay for the FMR version 2, which works for any version above Cinema 4D R18. My rig is the only rig that works above Cinema 4D R19. If you're using anything below R19, use version 1. If you're above R19, use version 2. Anderson Garcia is listing out a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Are those mods for different types of Steves? Hawkeye. Now, these end crystals aren't going to be moving. Unless they do. No, they don't. Because this is just a still frame. However, if every single ender crystal looks exactly the same, I don't really like that. So I'm just gonna grab some of these outer shells and just like huck them around a little bit to try to get some random rotation going. So let's just, twist some of these around just so that it looks like it's not static. I'm just gonna, crank them around a little bit. Completely randomly, it doesn't really matter how much I rotate them by or where I rotate them, as long as they are being rotated. This one here is unnecessary. Okay. Actually, I'll keep that there for now. Cool. All these are in. The render right now will not look fantastic, but let me set up the render settings first. 1920 by 1080. Done, done, done. None of these need to be set. Cool. Save that as a PNG under the render file as not mentioned. Steve Alex. And we'll get an effect. Ambient occlusion at 60, 25, 32. Check evaluate transparencies. Add another effect. Glow on 2 and 5. Whoops, not 45. 5. Close, save. Now, if I render this out without saving, it will look like this. Which is half decent. but actually not, because it is very below decent. The ground is black. It's not decent at all. It's horrible. Okay. Don't worry, we can fix that. I'm gonna import a sky first. Harry, is the sky in the end... Does it have stars?
Sorry?
Does the sky in the end have stars?
No,
Or is it just pitch black?
just pitch black.
Would it look better with stars?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Because it's supposed to be the void, man.
Wait, does it not have stars? Why did I think that it has stars?
No idea.
No, okay, well, if it's not... Okay, yeah, if there's no stars, it'll make my life a bit easier. Okay. We'll just create a, a sky object. Let's make this black. So, pitch black. Okay, there we go. Let's create an environment object. This will give it some fog. Let's enable the fog. Not white. We'll make it black fog. Does that even work? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. And I'll turn the distance of the fog up to 50,000 meters. Or not, I lied. 20,000 meters. That's too close. 30,000 meters. That's about right. Just so that we can have a little bit of ominous fog going on. Now if I render it, we still don't have any lighting in. Gotta crank in that that environment. Hang on. 20,000. Let's do this. This will give us a bit of depth fog in the distance. There we go. Cool. I don't know how I'm gonna do the lighting for the end because I've never done this before. So we're gonna have to figure this out on the fly. Let me do constant shading. Oh Jesus, that's bad. There we go. Crazy Fox says, another question. Do you use Lightroom? Or do you use a Lightroom? No, I don't use a Lightroom. No. I thought you were talking about Adobe Lightroom. No, first of all, I don't use Adobe Lightroom, and second of all, I don't use a Lightroom either. I think that if you're using a Lightroom, as in what Minecraft animators call a Lightroom, you're not really understanding, like, you're just using a light template, and you're not really understanding how to use lights effectively. So let's say if you're making an animation, if you're just using a Lightroom, I don't think you're actively using lights to enhance your storytelling. You're just putting lights in there for the sake of lighting it up. My friend Dade is he's really into lighting. So he's an animator called Datal. He's not in right now, but he's really into lighting and how lighting can be used to tell stories. Let's see if we can ping him and get him on. Hey Harry, can you ping Dade and see if he wants to join the stream to talk about lighting and storytelling? I'm gonna allow him on the TeamWnJ real quick.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, just ping him.
I think he's already on. Right?
No, he's not in the chat. He's on the voice.
Oh,
I just
okay.
allowed him in the chat. Ping him inside TeamWnJ. See if he wants to come on and talk about lighting.
That towel, right?
Yeah, the towel. Cool. Crow says, I think the void should be purple. Let's Google up Minecraft end so that I can get a more accurate picture of what it should look like. You're right, it is a bit purple. Dude, no, there's some like static going on there. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Thanks,
static on
thanks, bro. What now?
On the sky?
Yeah, apparently there's a little bit of static on the sky.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to recreate it. I'm gonna create a noise here. I'm gonna make that like purple-ish. I'm gonna see how this goes. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we can find out. Okay, we'll do this, and then we'll do another purple here, like that. Yeah, I really don't know how this is gonna work out. We'll have to find out. Okay, something like that. And then I'm gonna make this noise texture. Here, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. So I'm gonna make that noise texture, but at first I want to get that static looking right. And I can't really see the static when it's like one big purple blotch like that. You can't really tell where the textures are in here, right? So I'm gonna create it using black and white. So because black and white, you can really tell what the texture looks like, because you can very distinctly tell what that texture is, right? Okay, cool. Let's set the noise here to some noise that looks really staticky. Something like let's see. Hey, Poxo looks pretty good. Let me try to expand this so you can see it a bit better. That did not help. Hang on, I'll create it in a separate window. Here. So this is the texture that we're dealing with right now. It's just like a whole mess of stuff, right? So I'll shrink this down a little bit so you can see it over here. Once I crank these settings, whoops, here, I'll do this. I'm going to crank up the, where's the contrast? There it is. So oops, too much. By cranking up the contrast, we're going to get a lot more of these specks. We're going to crank up the octaves to 8. So you can get a lot more stuff going on. That's a lot more complex of a texture. Keep cranking up this. Cool. We're getting these blotches now. It's not necessarily a random static. However, we can change that by lowering down the scale. This is going to give us a lot more. There we go. Hey, we're getting closer now. Hey, I like that. I like that. Let's crank up the contrast even more. There we go. So that's what the texture is going to look like. We're just going to replace these colors now with some sort of purple, dark purple looking color. Something like this. So you're going to see the texture start getting replaced slowly. I guess I want one of these darker than the other ones. Eventually that's going to load. Okay, there we go. I don't like how dark the other one is. I might crank this up a little bit brighter. Let's see. So we can have some specks. No, now they've blended in completely. Here we go. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Zach says, I just finished my render-ish thing in events. Let me... knowing you... let's see. Where'd you put it in? Events? Let's see. Sasuga. Sasuga, look at this. Gangnam Style. There's our first render submission. Dude, I was so surprised when I searched up Minecraft Steve. This motherfucker right here. This motherfucker right here, that was the second result. That's what happens when you search up Minecraft Steve. I kid you not, that's the second result, my guy.
Which one?
Look in hashtag events.
Ah.
Crazy Fox says, do you have a tutorial on how to import sky and lights? I have done a tutorial on skies. I have not done it. No, I have done a tutorial on how to do lights, but it's outdated. However, I'm gonna do these weekly streams every single week. I'm gonna do these render challenge streams every single week. So if you come by every week, I will be dropping new tips, hopefully, because I'll be doing a new thing every single time. So here we go. Here's a texture. Right here, you're seeing me do a new sky. So let's do this. Usually the skies that I use are from the GI Sky Pack, so one of these ones, by Tag Animations. What they are really is just a sky object with a sky PNG attached to it. There's nothing really special to it. It's just, I use this pack because I'm too lazy to go into Google and find sky.png. I'm actually too lazy to do that. So let's do this. So we got a little bit of a purple fog going on. That's too bright. Let's do this. And let's turn off effect background. Okay, now that we have the sky purple and the fog purple, let's see what it looks like. Oh my god, that is bad. That is absolutely horrific. I don't want to ever see that again. I'm sorry that I made you all see that. Okay, take two that. Turns out this texture is way too bright. Let's darken both of these down. Way down. So something like that. And the scale is also too high up, so let's scale that down to 1%. Whoops, motherfucker. Let's not do that. Did I update the texture? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. For our environment color to be a bit more accurate, what I'm going to do is take this color here and choose the color picker and select the dark color over here. Save that and render that out. Hopefully it will not burn your eyes as badly. Turns out 1% is too small because you've completely lost all the speckles. You can still see the speckles. I can. I'm not sure if you guys can, because YouTube compression might wreck it. I might make it like 5% or something, but I do like that purple there. That's cool. Okay, so let's change this to 5%. And let's render that again. Anderson's talking about his friend's series. No, I wouldn't consider that advertising. He's just sharing. Yeah, he's just sharing what his friends made. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it's just it's advertising when you go, hey, check out this channel at www.youtube.com/blah blah blah blah.
Yeah. That, oh my god, no. Or if someone comes in and they're like, go watch my channel. That's all I say.
Yeah.
Go watch my channel.
Yeah,
that's annoying. Yeah. Crazy Fox says, yeah, good, because the biggest problem I have in the renders are the lights. Haha, I can't find any good tutorials in Minecraft lights. Yeah. See, like, I made 2 lighting tutorials in the past, but it turns out that I suck at lights as well. I get better with practice, and it really does come with practice. I think if you watch the PewDiePie animation, I think that lighting is done pretty well, because I managed to fake global illumination and everything like that. In fact, last week's stream, last week's render challenge, I did go through a bit of lighting stuff. I think the lighting there still could have been improved, but I just don't know how. I wish my friend Dade could come on so he can tell me how I fucked up and how stupid I am. But I'll send him a text on Facebook. Wait, I'll actually send him a text on Facebook. Hang on, give me a second. I know that we're a bit clutch on time, so I have to get this render out. But I've got the fastest fingers in the world. By that I mean I can send text very quickly. I don't know what you're thinking about. I text fast. I type fast. Got fast fingers.
You finger fast.
I do. I finger the keyboard extremely quickly. Yo, we're on stream right now talking about lights. Wanna hop on? We're on Discord. Cool. Alright, let's hope he comes on. Because he legitimately has a lot of good information about lights that listen, I went to film school. And the only thing that I took away about lights was that the person who does the lights is called the gaffer. No, I lied. No, I think it's called the grip or the gaffer or something like that. No, okay. Did you guys know that on the film set, the gaffer, right? Not only does he set up the lights, he is responsible for putting down gaffing tape or gaff tape. What is gaff tape? Well, when you got a big light set up, right, and you got these cameras and whatnot, some of them need wires to be connected to power generators or something for you to power up the light, right? Well, you have to tape the wires down to avoid it being a tripping hazard, and there is literally a specific role for that called the gaffer, whose job is to tape down wires on the ground. All he does is stick gaff tape on things, and that's a legitimate role. And all the time throughout film school, I was like, that role is a fucking joke. That's actually a fucking joke role, like a gaffer, because all you do is tape shit down. And then, because I'm a UFC fan and I watch fights a lot, right? One of the most anticipated fights was canceled because a fighter tripped on a wire and broke his leg. And from that point onwards, I took the gaffing role a lot more seriously. The curse of fighters is a wire.
No, not like the fight. All the fights got canceled because of wires.
No, that series of events. Okay, first of all, that in that 1 week alone, right? April Fools of 2018. Fighter trips on wire. Main event is canceled because his leg got broken. Okay. To replace him comes someone else, right? Someone else from a lower division. So he comes up to fight, to fill in the fight. He has a stroke, so he's not allowed to fight. Yep. On 3 days' notice, he has a stroke. He's not allowed to fight. And then Conor McGregor comes out of nowhere and attacks a bus. So all of those 3 sequences happen within 7 days. Someone trips on a wire, breaks his knee. The replacement fighter has a stroke. Irishman flies from Ireland into New York and attacks a bus. There you go. Oh, and because of the bus incident, 2 more fighters were injured, so 2 more fights were canceled. Yep. There you go. That's what happened within the span of a week. MMA is exciting.
That sounds like more drama than fucking WWE.
Right? And it's completely unscripted as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, what happened here? What? Oh, I know exactly what happened here. Okay. Alright, so here, Crazy Fox. We're doing lighting now. How we're gonna light the end. Because the end has no sun, so we're gonna be using an ambient light to light everything up. An ambient light, we just create a light. We'll set it to ambient illumination right down here. And then when I render this, I'm gonna turn off those shadows. Those shadows are annoying me. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. Here's what it looks like now. Everything is lit up uniformly. There are no shadows anywhere. Which would make sense in the end since there's no source like light direction. However, everything is too damn bright. So let's lower down the brightness of everything. Let's just crank that down to like 70%, something like that. Okay. Thank you for subscribing, Mr. Gray GT.
Hey mate.
Yeah, what's up?
Anderson has drawn my skin, but different. And your skin is not finished yet, because your skin is an old man.
I find it really interesting that in Minecraft, which is one of the first games that I played, the character that I chose to be is the old man, right?
Yep.
And then in fucking Arknights, okay, I'm gonna load up Arknights so you can see this. On my fucking Arknights account, I just pulled this like character, and I set him on my main screen as like my main character. It's the fucking oldest man in the game. I don't know what's with me and old man, but I think I've got a thing for old men, guys. I don't know. Anderson says, Chafe, what's your real name? My real name's Julian. Julian. If you want to call me that, go by that. That's fine. You can call me Jules as well. I don't really care. Jules, Chafe, Julian, that's all cool. Dade is going to hop on. Hey, yeah, Crazy Fox, Dade's going to hop on. He can talk about lights. Cool, that looks a bit better. You know what? I'm going to do a thing. Okay. So ambient occlusion. Here's what ambient occlusion, guys. Here's a rendering lesson for those who don't know what ambient occlusion is. If you take any real life object, such as this notebook, everything is pure and flat, right? But if I put another object here at a slight angle, you can see that wait, let's do this. You can see how at the seams there of these two objects connecting, it actually gets a bit darker, right? There's a slight bit of darkness where these two objects collide. That is called ambient occlusion, because the way that light works in real life is that there's less light getting into the corner of an object than there is on all the other surfaces. That's why in real life, when you have two objects connecting, typically the corners are a bit darker. And that's what we're seeing right here, with all these corners being a bit darker. Now, ambient occlusion actually takes longer to render. So that's why when I do my ambient occlusion settings, I set it to exactly 60, 25, 32. However, because I want a bit more ambient occlusion this time, actually, I can cheese this. Okay. I'm going to set that to 60, but I'm going to crank this one here. So this is more dark than it is bright. So when we render this, we should see... Yeah, see how that's a lot more obvious? That's too obvious. But what I'm looking for is a bit more ambient occlusion so that we can make things look a bit darker that way. It's like an illusion that it's a bit darker. There we go. So this, compared to that, you see that? See that difference right there? Right there. So we make it look a slight bit darker. Cool. I like that tweet. Crow says, don't call him Chief because you sound him a lot older. Yeah, it ain't Chief, brother. It ain't Chief. It's Chafe. Okie dokie.
Someone took Master Chafe in the Halo thing?
Does anybody even know about my Master Chafe? But I don't think it was Master Chafe, was it?
No, it was Master Chafe, but could you do Master Chafe?
No, because it wouldn't fit the F.
Halo?
You can't fit the F in.
Right now, though.
Right
in
now?
The Xbox.
I could if I change my Xbox name. But I'm not going to take its Chafe away. Because that's my new name.
Oh, you had it as Chafe. Okay.
Yeah, my name's as Chafe now, yeah. For context, the first game that I ever really played is Halo. Halo 1 on my old MacBook. And on Halo, you can change your username to whatever you want it to be, right? But the character limit was like, I could type in Master Che. It was like that, and I couldn't put in the last letter. Like that would not go in because the main character in Halo is called Master Chief. So what I wanted to do was write that as my username, but it just came in as that, so I just kept it as that. So that's literally what my name was. Eventually, somehow, I became known as Chafe Dwarfy Dwarf, right? So this Chafe thing ended up being that, as in Chafe. But yeah, there you go. That's my Halo name. Now it's not. Now it's just a chafe. But like that was my Halo name. Okay, we got the lights in. We got the environment in. I'm gonna render it again for no particular reason. Everything looks pretty good. I am going to add some extra lights for the ender crystals. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to create a light. Move this light to here. Okay. So now the light is on the correct spot. On this light, I'm going to name this fire. On this light, I'm going to name this environment. Nope, I'm not going to have two environments. I'm going to have this ambient. Okay. For this fire light, what we're going to do is we're going to go into details, fall off, inverse square physically accurate. Inverse square physically accurate is the most realistic light module, because if you shine a light in real life, it doesn't go infinitely. It like fades off, right? And the way that it fades off is inverse square. That's what this model of lighting means. So we'll get this ring going on here, and I think that's the perfect size. Let's set the I'm gonna set soft shadows for faster rendering. I'm gonna turn on. I'm gonna make this a bit more orangey. Let's just color pick the fire. Nope, that's too yellow for me. I'll color pick the darkest bit of the fire. There we go. Okay. So now if I render this out, I want to see how this looks. You will not see it because it has been occluded. The light is inside this bedrock right now, and the light cannot escape the bedrock. So the way we get around this is we go into the project settings here, and we drag in all of... Okay, I'm going to group up... So here's all the ender crystal objects. I'm going to Alt-G to group up all of these. We're going to name these ender crystals. Okay, now I'm going to go into the fire object. I'm going to go to project. Now we can exclude objects. We're going to exclude ender crystals. And now let's see how this looks. Cool, now we got the fire in, right? But it doesn't look like it's lighting up the ender crystal, so I'm going to turn off both of those. So now it does light up the ender crystal. That's cool. I don't think that the fire should be casting shadows. That just doesn't seem right to me. So I'm going to go into the fire object here. I'm going to right click, go into Cinema 4D tag, compositing tag, and I'm going to turn off cast shadow, receive shadows. So this way, when we render this, there will be no shadows. Ah, that's not a shadow. That's ambient occlusion. Never mind. Hang on. Can I turn off ambient occlusion on that? Aha, seen by AO. There we go. So now the fire just looks pretty flat, which is... that's okay by me. Actually, fuck it. I'm not even gonna... why bother? You can't even see that too closely. It's too far away for you to make out. I will move the fire up a slight bit, though. Somewhere like that. Just give it a... There we go. Something like that. Okay, cool. I'll make that a slight bit bigger. So I want to get some I'm trying to get some of these... The light to wrap around the bottom of sorry, I'm trying to get some light to wrap around the sides of this obsidian pillar here. So what I might do is turn on ambient illumination, and I want to see how this looks, because this might fuck up the render. Right, let's see. No, actually, that's kind of okay. So right now, this is completely blown out. That looks horrific. It's bad. But I'm getting these light wraps. That's what I'm looking for, the light to wrap around there. So what I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to shrink down the size of this a slight bit and move this down. Let's see how this looks now. There we go. There we go. So getting a bit of light wrap around the fire there. Just adjust that a slight bit more. That a slight bit bigger. Okay.
I think that's a bit too lit. The crystal.
Should.
Can't see the purple.
Can you not see the purple?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Dade says I'm in the music channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just... Alright, Dade's coming in. Dade's coming in. There you go. We're gonna talk about lighting. Here we go. Dade, you're coming in. There you go. Yo.
Sup?
There he is. We got a question. We're live right now, by the way. We got a question earlier. Someone asked how to do lighting in Minecraft, and whether I used Lightroom.
Mm-hmm.
As in not Adobe Lightroom, but like, have you heard the term Lightroom used in Minecraft animation?
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, that stuff. So I don't use that stuff.
Yeah, no, neither do I.
And someone asked, how are you doing lighting? Is there a tutorial for lighting? And I was like, yeah, I made 2 of them, but I suck. I don't know how to do lighting. It's just, all I know is that if you're using a Lightroom, you're not using lighting to your advantage to tell a story. You're just using a template.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. So
Yeah,
do you
because
have any
everything
tips for lighting?
scene specific. So you want something that's going to be very specific to your scene, and there's different things you can do. Some people use HDRI as a base. Never use just an HDRI, because you'll get really nice lighting from it, but at the same time, it doesn't highlight everything that you might need.
Does Cinema 4D standard render even work with HDRIs?
You have to use global illumination.
Right.
Yeah,
So I
so
usually
you,
tell people not to use global illumination just to avoid that render time.
yeah, if you're not too specific, global illumination is fine if you're doing a 1-frame render and you're not too
Yeah.
worried about your render time, because you can just let the frame go for as long as it needs. But if you're doing it for an animation, definitely try and optimize that as much as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the standard renderer, you use global illumination, and there's a preset for, I think, exterior and then HDR lighting.
Right, yeah. Do people in our stream understand what an HDRI is and why it's used? Let's see if, I just noticed someone else joined the stream. Seti J Tetsexon, welcome to the stream. Sammy, what's going on? Is Crazy Fox still here? Because Crazy Fox was the person who asked.
Okay.
Okay, just in case people don't understand.
You definitely need to do...
Sorry?
For interior lighting, it's definitely better to do just a custom lighting setup.
Oh, yeah. I find it easier to do an interior lighting than exterior ones.
Oh, same, dude. Fucking... Exterior lighting and night scenes as well, for some reason, I find a lot easier.
I did a night scene. Here's something for you to shred. I did a night stream. So, cause we're doing these live streams every single week where we do a render challenge in 2 hours, right? Did a night scene last week. If you go into hashtag events on the Discord and scroll up a tad bit, you can see it.
Oh, fucking, alright.
I don't know. It didn't, the lighting on there didn't go the way I expected. Like, I know, first of all, I know that nighttime is actually more yellow than daytime is, but I still decided to go for blue anyway, just for artistic choice, right? But then it didn't come out as blue. Like, okay, so I had these light shafts coming through a window.
Yeah.
And I made the light shafts.
I'm looking at it at the moment.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it would have been better if I made the light shafts blue.
I reckon it would have, because then you would have had the opposing colors, so you would have had the orange foreground and the blue background.
That's what I was going for, but
Why didn't it come out blue?
I didn't set. I'll show the image on stream for people wondering. Hang on. Where is it? Events. Yeah. I made the ambient light blue, so if you look at the cobblestone on the very top, that's blue.
Yeah.
But my brain decided to make the light shafts pale orange.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's just, it blends a bit too much with the foreground, so if you wanted that separation of color, it would have been better to have those light shafts be blue. Wouldn't have been realistically lit, but it would have been artistically lit.
Yeah, no, there's definitely no realism there because the moon's in the complete wrong direction of the...
Yeah, and that's the other thing as well. It was nice compositionally.
Yeah, when you think about it.
But there is a bit that's just sort of... Actually, even those light shafts just coming in from the back would have been fine, because if you just had a light shaft coming in from the back where the moon is... Yeah, I can see it vaguely there, but if you got rid of those light shafts coming in from the side, and just had one coming in from the back, that probably also would have helped with the composition a little better as well.
I wish I could have that light shaft hit Herobrine a bit more so he could cast a silhouette in it, But then if I did that, you would see the source of the light in the shot, because you can't make an area light have volumetrics, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have had to have used either a point or a spotlight.
Yeah, exactly. Which you wouldn't be able to see the dot, like right there.
Yeah, I feel like the main things that I'm just looking at here is just color and the way that the light shafts are going.
Mm-hmm. I originally planned for it to be for the camera to be a bit more facing left, like if you pan to the left a little bit more, so the moon would have stuck out of the window on the side instead of the one in the back.
Oh yeah.
So that's why the light shafts were there. But then it just didn't work. Like the space just does not allow for that to happen.
I feel like there's something a little off about the camera position as well. Or it could just be...
Well, Herobrine's not aligned with the rule of thirds. The other guy is. The Herobrine's not. He's like in between two of the lines.
Just slightly out. Even if you just moved him over like a little bit to the right, if you had him centered in with the window.
Oh, no, I see you. Yeah.
Yeah, if you had him in line with the window, then it would have made a nice parallax composition.
Right.
Because then you would have the lines from the window coming down, looking, and you would have Herobrine there, and you'd be able to make that silhouette.
You'd still see the source of the light, though, no?
Oh, you definitely see the source of the light, but I feel like...
find a way to hide that. I was trying to avoid that. Plus, another thing is, on the side of the window, like where the light shafts are, on the very left side, you can see, like, the light shafts doubling up. Which is a bit iffy.
There's something I can't quite put my finger on. I don't know if it's focal length or if it's just the composition.
I could send you the file.
Yeah, could you? Because then I can get a better look at this and see and play around with it a bit.
Yeah, I'll drop it into what version of Cinema are you using?
R19.
Perfect, same. Okay, I'll zip up the mansion folder and I'll send it. Check the TeamWnJ chat.
Yeah,
You should have access to it now. Yeah.
I'll play around with it a bit and see what I can figure out, because there's something...
There it is.
It's yelling at my fucking brain, dude.
Yeah, they're just, like... Everything works in theory, but a few tweaks here and there. I'm not sure what to tweak.
Is this just using standard render, or are you using Redshift for this?
Standard.
Okay.
I don't think I could do a Redshift render in 2 hours. I'm not familiar enough with it.
I've been playing around with the Arnold renderer for Cinema 4D.
Oh, yeah?
I'm really liking it. The UI is really intuitive.
Does Arnold use CPU instead of GPU though? Oh,
you can choose CPU or GPU.
You can choose GPU for Arnold?
Yeah, that's why I was playing around with it, because I wanted to play around with the GPU renderer.
Huh? What dimension do I live in? The fuck? I thought you could. Yeah, I thought you couldn't do that.
Nah, it never used to be that way. It's relatively new within like last year or so. I think since Maya 2020 came out late last year, I think that's when Arnold implemented a GPU rendering system.
Oh, okay. Arnold,
so I wanted to play around with it a bit and see what kind of results I could get, and it's really nice.
Yeah? You liking that more than Octane?
Well, I never got a chance to play around with Octane. I tried installing Octane, but for some reason it just wasn't working properly.
Right, yeah. Because the problem I have with Redshift is that I've got an old version, and it's also, like, well, when I got it, it was, like, super new. So there weren't many tutorials with it, and it's also hard to learn by yourself. And then... There's
a really good channel for learning Redshift. It's all Maya-based, but the skills are transferable. Small Robot Studios.
Right, okay. But I tried Octane as well. Octane seems to be a lot more intuitive compared to Redshift. It's just I know the power of Redshift because I was able to squash down like a 1 minute render into 11 seconds.
Ooh.
And it was an attempt to go to photorealism. And it turned out pretty nice as well. Like 1 minute to 11 seconds. I don't think because it's biased. I don't think what do you call it? I don't think Octane would be able to match that.
Alright, let me have a look and see. This is gonna make me reinstall some textures, isn't it?
They should all be linked.
Oh, this won't take long anyway.
Yeah.
It is. It's making me reinstall some textures.
I don't know whether my rig can handle an Alex skin. Because I didn't
in terms of
design my
dimensions
rig to handle
or
an Alex skin.
for? Do you mean in terms of dimensions or the actual skin?
In terms of the way the rig should function.
Ah, yep, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like everything worked. Alright, well just yeah, it looks like my Alex skins work. I just don't think that you can extrude any. Nah, that's it. You can't extrude. There you go. That doesn't matter. Okay. So for the Steve skin, fortunately he has the same skin as Herobrine, so I'm just gonna grab the Herobrine skin. There you go. There's that done. I don't know. Okay, I need to re-import that. Here we go. Move file here. There you go. I need to download the Alex skin. Alright, Rita's gonna go rest. There's a lot of people gonna go rest. Alright, see you guys. Did you have a problem with the internet today, Dade?
No. I've had pretty good connection all day.
Did you run Optus?
TPG.
There you go. That's why.
That's probably why.
Yeah. I
Did it go down for you at some point today? Because I did see
here.
you said something about that.
I'll send you a picture. This is what happened. It's called fucked.png. It's in TeamWnJ.
Let me have a look. Oh, dude, yo.
Everything went down at the same time. So what was weird was that when I tried to go into Facebook on my computer, it wouldn't load. But when I tried to go into Facebook on my phone, it did load.
Can you send me the villager skin? Because I don't have that in here.
What now?
Can you send me the villager skin that you used? Because it's not coming up in here.
Oh, yeah. It's just, I'll send the lib4d.
Yeah, cheers.
Villager.lib. Here.
Thank you.
Okay, where can I go to download an Alex skin? God damn it, I found Alex COVID-19.
Oh, God.
Alright, perfect. I found Alex Herobrine. I'll just take that, whatever. Cool. I refuse to give credit to whoever made that because that's just an Alex skin with whited out eyes. You don't deserve credit for doing that. That's nothing. Anderson
To be fair,
says almost hired.
Herobrine is just Steve with white eyes.
What'd you say?
To be fair, Steve is just... Oh no, Herobrine is just Steve with white eyes.
Yeah, so... Well, also, we don't know who... Did you know that the Herobrine account got hacked?
Did it?
Yeah. I forgot to tell this. So I discovered a while ago that the Herobrine account got hacked. What happens if you try to... like, when you see a Herobrine in game, like, if you go into someone's server and they have, like, an NPC mod and they spawn in a Herobrine, right?
Yeah.
Somebody got access to that account or donated to Optifine and used Herobrine as their username. So they were able to set a cape on the Herobrine skin. And the cape that is attached to Herobrine is a massive black cock. Yes. Correct.
I'm not 100% sure how to feel.
Imagine my surprise when I logged onto someone's server and I was flying around. I found a Herobrine that was like hidden away. So I was like, oh, there's an Easter egg there. That's so cool. And I went and saw the Herobrine. I went behind. I was like,
Something's not right.
Is that part of the Easter egg? All right, here we go. Here's our alex.png. We're gonna go into our render challenge folder. Drop that right in here. Alex, save. Da 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 da. Good. Name the first one Steve. Name the second one Alex. Just grab the Alex texture. There we go. Oh my god. There we go. Cool, that looks like it works.
I've been playing around with a lot of rigging stuff recently.
I did see you posting something about wrists.
Yeah, I got decent wrists, and I finally figured out how to rig fingers.
Oh, nice.
Which, literally all I did was I was just watching an animation from Enchanted Mob. I think it was The Art of Darkness, and I was looking at one of the frames, and I stared at it for a good, like, 5 or 10 minutes before it clicked.
Yeah? Well, wait, before what clicked?
Just how the fingers are, like, the actual mesh of the fingers to allow them to bend like that.
Huh. I didn't see... Wait, did you post that somewhere?
I think I put it in sharing, but I've also got it up on Twitter as well.
Oh, cool.
And then I realized afterwards that the thumb was the wrong way, but I'd already done everything, so I was like, I can't be...
What do you mean the thumb is the wrong way? How does your thumb bend the wrong way?
It doesn't bend the wrong way, it's just on the wrong side of the hand.
What? That's a more... So you got a right hand on the left arm?
Pretty much.
That's an easy fix. Just add another thumb on the other side.
And I'm just like, do I keep it that way and say it's intentional to save face, or do I... How much is my pride worth?
It was intentional. This guy's just born the wrong way.
Pride.
Don't laugh at him. Pity him.
His birth defect.
Yeah.
When you spawn in the world, but Notch is evil.
I was gonna make a really bad incest joke, but I held back a little bit.
Wow.
I was gonna say, should I say it?
Sure.
Go on, do it.
I was gonna say, when your mom is also your sister.
I love those fucking memes.
What?
I love those memes. Like your crush, her brother.
Oh, yeah. Do you watch Data Live?
No, I keep meaning to, but I fucking...
Okay. Because apparently that gets super complex, and there was like one of those like your crush, your dad, her mom, whatever, and all of them is the same person. Alright.
I mean, it kind of ruined me when someone pointed out that the Lion King, that whole thing is basically just incest.
I haven't seen Lion King in a long time, so I don't remember a thing about it.
There's 2 male lions.
Uh-huh.
And just a pride full of lionesses. And like when you think about it, for any longer than half a second, you realize that means that there's two lions to every lioness. So there's a lot of cross sections going on there.
Let's just not think about that.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah.
Sounds like that. Sounds like some Austrian lineage.
Huh?
Apparently, the Austrian royalties were like really mixed in terms of their lineage.
Mixed. You mean like not mixed?
Let me just like search up an image.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's an Austrian. I'm not sure.
Hey, Andrea's Andrea's back from her blackout.
No shit.
Andrew HK says, nice, what's going on? Let's see how this looks. I'm still bad at doing faces.
Yeah, I I struggle with it every now and again. Forgot what I was doing for a moment.
That's alright, that was me yesterday. Forgot what I was trying to say, forgot what I was trying to do. Just stumbled on all my words. I think I had a stroke.
Been there, buddy.
Okay, this one. It's the Austrian royal family tree. And apparently it's, I don't know how to say it.
Okay, hang on. Aha.
Well, I have to get used to Cinema 4D controls again.
You to use the blender? Maya. Jesus.
Yeah. Every time I switch back and forth between programs, it takes me a minute just to get used to the controls again.
Yeah. But can't you just set like the control scheme to be like the same control scheme for every single?
Yeah, but I can't be bothered.
By the way, are you using like the old Steve skin with like the beard?
Is that the old one or is that the new one? Oh,
I think that's the new one. I think that's the old one.
Am I?
With the beard.
I guess I'm using the old one.
Yeah. I remember like the new one doesn't have a beard.
What the hell is the lower teeth? Wait. There it is. His face looks so weird. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I think I can get an excuse for having shitty faces.
This is Adam asks, what would you consider to be your greatest personal weakness? Why?
What would I consider to be my greatest personal weakness?
Self-esteem.
Is that yours? Or are you trying to?
Yeah.
Nah. My greatest personal weakness. What is my greatest personal weakness? I don't know, man. I'm weak in a lot of things.
Is this just in general or in terms of animation?
Yeah. This is Adam. Do you mean in terms of animation or? Armo says if you tell it on stream, you'll regret it. Probably not. So if I have a weakness, what? People will abuse you. I don't really understand how you can abuse someone for their weakness. Like if I know that I'm weak in something and you tell me, "Ha, you're weak at the thing that you're weak at," I'm like, yeah.
Just like, yeah fair call. Yeah. Sweet. I know.
Zach, that's his mine is sugar. Do say. Yeah, do tell.
Mm-hmm.
Butterflies.
Butterflies, yeah. Butterflies is my weakness. I actually have a butterfly phobia. Not a joke.
That's right.
Not a joke.
Butterflies is your kryptonite.
Yeah, they are. I passed out one time, legitimately, when I was a kid, because a butterfly landed on me. So out of all the reasons I could have passed out, yeah, it's a butterfly.
Have you ever fixed that problem? I know a while ago you were trying to fix it.
I tried to. So now I don't freak out at the sight of a butterfly, but I do freak out when it starts flying and it flies in my general direction. So if it's stationary, I'll be fine. If it moves, I'll freak out.
Remind me again what it is about him that...
Yeah, so when I was younger, I don't know whether this happened in real life or this happened in a dream, but my parents told me that butterflies have this sort of powder that make you blind. So I don't know whether that was told to me in a dream or in real life. But either way, I had a dream where I was being chased by a swarm of butterflies after someone told me that they can blind you. And then followed that up with another dream where I had butterflies inside my shirt when I was sleeping. And there were just a swarm of them flying around in my shirt trying to get out. And so if you hit them, you get butterfly squish all over your chest. And if you don't, then they're just like fluttering around all over your chest. And then that traumatized me as a kid. So there you go.
Yeah. I had something similar happen with me. It was I'm getting better with this now. I'm still afraid of, like, not necessarily the ocean, but just like any body of water that I can't see the bottom of. And I remember specifically the reason why is because when I was still in primary school, I read a book that, and the one that got me was it's called A Vampire Squid. And you can't find it anywhere other than the deep ocean. But every time I go anywhere that I can't see the bottom of, I'm like, oh, there's something down there.
Are you afraid of swimming, though?
Not afraid of swimming, but I feel very uncomfortable unless I'm, again, in a body of water that I can see the bottom of. So I don't mind, like, pools and everything.
Right.
But keep in mind, we also live in a country where the ocean can literally, like, there's so many riptides as well, so...
Well, you're in Australia. Everything is deadly.
Yeah. Animals, water, the sun...
Dude, the actual air here tries to kill you. The mountain explode and they catch on fire, dude. The air will kill you in Australia. You can't live here.
That fucking crab spider.
The fucking crab spider! Dude, I grabbed that off of Facebook. We fucking saw this massive ass spider on my Facebook and I reshared it. I looked at it, I was like, that's a crab. And I looked at it closer, I was like, that's not a crab. It's a spider the size of... That's a spider that's bigger than what you would expect a crab to be.
No, the biggest fucking crab in the world right now.
You mean the biggest fucking spider? That's not a crab? That will kill a crab.
No. That spider is bigger than the fucking biggest crab in the world.
We've never talked about it on stream, have we? The fact that,
What?
underwater creatures, like especially shellfish and shit like that, underwater creatures are basically just insects, but underwater. If you think about it. So like, a crab and a spider, they're basically equivalents. A scorpion and a shrimp.
I'm scrolling through your Facebook and I see fucking real life volcano slugs.
The fucking Pompeii.
Not Pompeii.
That's
Pompeii's
fucking Pompeii.
No, that's just like the slugs. And then you fight alongside Pompeii.
Fair. People have no idea what we're talking about. That's fine.
No.
That's fine. It's an Arc Knight's thing.
And the volcanic eruption pudding.
It's a spaceship. That's an asteroid.
How long ago did you post
Dude,
that?
I'm an idiot, dude. Fuck.
What?
I made the fucking Steve he's in a running pose, and I made his right arm go forward and his right leg go forward at the same time. Thank you for subscribing, Demos the cat. Hang on, did I just infect someone with the butterfly phobia? Hang on. Zakaz says, I'm gonna put some fan art. Okay, cool. Wait, Wolfie View is here. She says, I like butterflies. I remember chasing butterflies when I was little. Still do. Okay, no, can't stand it. I have a slight. Zach says I have a slight fear of bacon because I was told the fat in a bacon can clog your veins. I had a slight fear of doing exercise for a while because while I was learning how a heart attack could happen, we watched this video about how a dude doing construction. He worked at a construction site and he took a break to play football and he just died because of a heart attack.
I'm watching the when was running invented?
Dude, if you just Google this, hey guys, here's the thing you can Google up when was running invented. You're gonna see that the #1 result says that running was invented in 1748. And so people in 1747, when they were chased by murderers, just they fucking power walk away. When was running invented?
I saw one of those earlier on today where it was like that same date, like 1785, was invented by a guy called like Chris Running when he tried to get away from people by walking walking twice at the same.
Yeah. Makes you makes you think. When was breathing invented? Cause you know you gotta realize, like, okay.
That's a recent invention. That was like 1984, dude.
Oh, okay. So people in 1980, was it 1983? Yeah, what did they do? If you think about it, though, like, if all creatures started off underwater, and then we evolved to go on the land, then when was breathing invented? Right? I was expecting Harry to go say you're wrong.
Oh,
Jesus,
no, I'm just going through your Facebook, so I'm trying to find their spider crab still.
Cool.
Crab slider. Oh.
This fucking Steve has some problems.
Well, blind people in COD Modern Warfare.
Sam says, the other side of the world, Chafe having nightmares of butterflies chasing him. I still had that when I was growing up, but, like, they stopped since I became, like, 15 or something. They stopped. Oh, shit, sorry, smashed the mic.
You told me last night that your egg exploded, right?
Yes, I microwaved an egg.
Did it explode like the perfectly cut egg in your Facebook feed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it did. I microwaved an egg. Okay. Before y'all call me an idiot for microwaving an egg, you can microwave an egg. I've done it before. I know how to do it without it exploding. In order to microwave an egg, you submerge it in water so that the water pressure keeps it from exploding. That works. You just have to have a finger, like, you have to have an extra, like, at least, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 digits of water above the egg for it to not explode. That'll keep the egg intact.
I thought you were about to say that you have to keep your finger in the water while it's microwaved.
No, so you gotta keep an extra finger depth of water. So I put 2 eggs into a cup of water this time, and like the top of the egg was slightly submerged with water. There was about like a centimeter left of water. So I thought maybe a little bit of water is enough to keep the water pressure to not explode the egg. So I put both of those in there, and I set that to microwave for 4 minutes, and I walked away back to my computer, and about a minute in, I heard boom. I was like, well, shit. And to make matters worse, I didn't tell you the full story, Harry. To make matters worse, so that thing exploded. The egg just blew the fuck up. So the bottom egg was fine. The top egg, which was not submerged enough in water, that blew the fuck up. So I was like, well, shit. Now the microwave is covered in egg, right? So I take out the broken egg and I throw it away, but the other egg is still intact. So I'm like, you know what? I will pour water in there and I'll continue microwaving this egg. And I'll clean it up afterwards in case the second egg explodes as well. So I put the uncooked egg back into the microwave, still not cleaned, right? So still has some egg remains in there, and I continue to cook it. My brain did not process the fact that the water in the cup now has egg remains in there, and that cooks. So I put that in the microwave for like 3.5 minutes, and I walk away. Turns out the water, which had enough egg, continued to cook. And so when I came back to it and there were 10 seconds left, it looked like a mushroom cloud because the egg had like cooked so much that it was growing out of the cup and it was touching the top of the microwave. And it was basically an egg mushroom cloud inside the microwave. I'm like, that's gonna take a while to clean up. And because part of the egg exploded onto like the spinning bit on the microwave, that had completely cooked as well. So I had an omelet spinning around with a cup with an egg mushroom cloud. I'm like, what the fuck? I stop it and the mushroom cloud immediately deflates before I can get a good picture of it. But anyway, I cooked the egg. and I had.
Bro, where the fuck is your crab spider sharing, man?
Maybe someone removed it because it was too creepy.
I scrolled down to fucking any the beginning game before I even find it.
Yeah.
Bro.
What's up?
What?
Sorry.
What do you say?
I was just thinking about cooking an egg and then sucking up the yolk with a straw.
I did that yesterday.
Oh god.
I had
Oh god.
So I had this. I ordered some ramen and it came with this runny egg. So I was gonna pick it up with my chopsticks, but it exploded. Like I just pierced it, like straight a hole. And so as I tried to pick it up, it was like ejecting out yolk from the little hole. So I just fucking smooched it out. I sucked out all the yolk.
Amazing.
Yeah. Do some
Okay,
weird
the
things
spring,
with no one.
Vietnamese spring roll shotgun.
Sweet. This is Adam says, TeamWnJ, would you offer your sense of hearing and voice in return for knowledge of the afterlife? Nope. Could not give a shit.
Imagine if you did that and all you found out was just nothing.
Yeah, you'd actually get... I mean, that's what I think would happen. You'd actually get nothing.
Yeah. Like, you'd give up all that. You'd just fucking...
Could you imagine if, like, you fucking got a deal from the devil in order to get that information, and so you trade your sense of hearing and voice, and in return, the devil tells you all about the afterlife. He speaks it out to you, but you're now deaf. You can't hear shit. Hey, he fulfilled his end of the deal. He gave you that knowledge, you just couldn't hear it. By the way, this is Adam. Did you answer our previous question? Because you asked us something and we wanted a bit more details, but I don't think you answered that.
You know what? If you make the deal with the devil, he'll just not tell you it. He'll just show you it.
Well, if he shows it to you, you'll know it because you can still see. You lost your sense of hearing.
No. He showed it by putting you into afterlife.
Oh shit. that says, dude, how many eggs explode with you? I actually intentionally microwaved an egg when I was a kid in order to make it into a grenade. Because here's what happens when you microwave an egg. It doesn't, if you leave it in there for not long enough, it doesn't explode immediately. But it'll be like if you took a grenade and you pulled it off the pin and you just left it there. That's what it's gonna be like. Because it could explode at any damn time. So I did that intentionally, and I got this like hot as fuck egg. I took it out of the microwave and it was burning my hand. So I just kind of like chucked it and it went out the window. And as it went out the window, I heard a boom. And so I don't know if anyone underneath got hit by it or not, but there's that. Yeah. Okay, we got our Steve and Alex in the scene now. It took long enough. I took one. Oh my god, I only have half an hour left. Better grab the Ender Dragon in the scene as well. Looks like the scene composition isn't looking so great here. What now?
What's the topic for this one?
Say Steve and Alex.
Stave.
Stave?
Okay. Stave.
Stoif.
Please tell me I have an Ender Dragon rig. Arkosh? That's not what I'm looking for.
Oh god.
I do. What now?
The fucking frog.
What frog?
The frog that you shared.
Which frog?
The one where the frog that got pushed a bit and then jumped into the camera.
Sometimes animals do these things where like you're a human and you try to annoy them and they just like fly at the camera. Like they know specifically where the camera is, they just fly right at the camera.
Right?
Shin Plays says you changed a lot, my friend. Shin Plays, I don't remember who you are. Do I know you from the past somewhere? That made it that made it sound like I knew this guy from the afterlife. Oh, sorry, in my previous life, rather. Wolfie says, I don't know about this, but Chafe, would you be able to survive a lot of butterflies migrating in your direction? Because that happened to me in 5th grade, and I tried catching one. No. Okay, here's what happens, okay? If I am the Steve in this picture, and this motherfucker back here is the butterfly, this would be that's what would be happening. We could be that far apart on screen, and that would be me. Right? Like, this face right here, I modeled this after my face when I see butterflies. Especially when they're moving. Here you go. Okay. I was gonna do something with Turbulence FD and smoke simulations to get the dragon breathing out some garlic breath. But I don't think I'll have enough time to do that today.
If you don't have enough time to do an actual volumetric, you could potentially just do it with sprites instead. Because that'll give you quick render times, and if you layer it right, it should look good.
Yeah. I was wondering if I could also just go into Photoshop.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah. Dude, these bones. This Ender Dragon rig that I have right here, it's got bones, but it doesn't... There's no way to control the bone? Oh, wow. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Let's do this, and then, kind of curve the dragon down here a little bit.
That's bad.
Yeah, I couldn't find the control of the bones. Took a while.
They don't even look like they're glued together. Oh, what? Never mind.
They are, it's just not very intuitive.
Okay.
This looks like an older rig.
It probably is an older rig. A few of the rigs that I have are from, like...
Because that looks like a really familiar rig, but I can't quite place it.
What on earth is going on here? If you take just the Ender Dragon's body, it looks like some sort of safe. Like a secret puzzle or something. Dude, I cannot for the life of me figure out where these controls are. What is that? Why is this necessary? Dude, yeah, this is a super... I've never used this rig before. I don't know. I have this rig stored from somewhere. Not my rig. Did not make this rig. But it's... I think this is telling me that I need to get a new Ender Dragon rig. That's what we learned from today's stream. That Chafe's Ender Dragon rig sucks. To be fair, it's not mine, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the body is doing a really weird thing. Where it's just not cooperating with me. Okay, I'm gonna have to like do some pro gamer moves here to avoid twisting the body. I'll just twist the entire Ender Dragon itself. Like so. I'll twist the head. Here we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so here's what we have so far. Cool. I think I want to lean the Steve a bit more towards the camera. Let's turn on our rule of thirds as well so that we can... There we go. Okay. So let's align the Steve there. And let's put the... We can move the dragon a bit further back, I think. Somewhere like... I'll make him take up this slot here. There you go. We'll make sure he's actually looking at the target. Too bad this Ender Dragon... Wait, this Ender Dragon looks like it has a face, but there's no face controls. Ah, they are first... Okay, there are face controls, but there aren't expression controls. Like, I can't make him look angry. So I'm gonna have to manually do that. Oh, Jesus, that's bad. Oh, that is bad. He doesn't have an eyelid. Like, his eyelid's missing a texture. It's actually invisible. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go in here and fix this. Okay, that's fine. What's the shortcut for fill gaps? Fill polygon. Hey, Dave, do you remember the shortcut for fill holes?
Oh, dude, that's gone further back than I can remember.
Jesus, okay.
I can probably find it quickly.
So I remember there was one called fill polygon holes or something like that. Ah, wait. Close polygon hole. Got it. Close polygon holes, MD.
MD.
Yeah.
Like a doctor.
I don't know why. I thought you said doctor.
A doctor?
Yeah, a doctor.
Don't be silly, man. Ducks aren't smart enough to be doctors.
Unless you're Donald Duck. He's pretty smart, isn't he? Is he smart? I don't know.
If you trust Duck with an M, would you trust Donald Duck to perform surgery on you? Do any sort of medical work on you?
Never mind.
You walk into a room, all you hear is.
That's how you know he's trustworthy. So your doctor doesn't do that?
I can't say he does.
He probably does, but you just don't know about it.
Can't say that with reassured people, though.
He leaves the room before doing it.
What now?
I like to think that he leaves the room before doing it.
He leaves the room? I thought you would leave the room before he does it.
Someone would leave the room before he does it.
Would, yeah. You walk in on him, and you see him doing that stuff, you won't be leaving that room. He's the doctor. Oh, Jesus. Okay. There. Oh, God. I lie. Why is this not working? Fuck it. I'm gonna rely on keyframes. Fuck it. There you go. Please keep those eyes in place. Good. Okay, now we got an angry Ender Dragon chasing two dudes. This is Adam says, how would you rate your modeling / animating skills compared to mine? I currently have no experience with modeling software, nor do I plan to. I think you have a chance. Potentially. Maybe a slight chance. Just a little bit. If you got no experience, yeah, I might have a little edge up on you. Just a small one.
Hey, I finished up with the lighting. I chucked it in TeamWnJ chat.
Oh, cool. Let me finish this up real quick, because I've got like 20 minutes left to finish this.
Nice.
So, plugins. Let's do this.
Wait, where did the torch go, Dade?
Well, no, we got rid of the torch. Wait, the torch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't have a texture for it, and I forgot to add it back in before rendering, and I just can't be bothered trying.
I see.
No, he doesn't need a torch. He's a magician, dude. He's a magician. It's fine. It's part of artistic style. It's fine.
Exactly. It's all by choice.
Yeah.
Don't question me.
Okay.
Professional. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, let's just pretend that the error in my render right now, which is Alex's hand being connected to his shirt, is not happening. I'm definitely not zooming in on the error right now, so you can all laugh at me later. That's definitely not there. Don't look at it. Okay, so we've got all these elements in this render right now. It looks incredibly bland, but I'm running out of time, so I'm going to rely on the magic of Photoshop to save my ass here.
I don't know why. That's Steve's face is funny.
Wait, did you just say that Steve looks like you? What?
No. The Steve looks funny.
He does look funny. He's also staring right into the camera. Hang on, I don't like that.
Yeah. Hey, that's funnier. I think.
There we go. All right, I'm gonna go to Photoshop to try to fix up this image. It doesn't look that good.
Looks like some movie poster.
It
Steve,
does.
Dragon, Alex, and I.
Wait.
I imagine at the start of the movie is like record scratch. Hey, it's Steve. Now you're wondering. Now you may be wondering how I got to this point.
Oh, I gotta add some more like elements here to make this look better. I reckon I could fix this in Photoshop, but it would take some work. Okay. I'll chuck in an Enderman or two as well. Okay. Here's
How much time do you have left?
19 minutes.
Ah, plenty of time.
I'll just throw in
The
some
Ender Dragon seems to be blending into the background just a little bit.
What now?
The Ender Dragon seems to be blending in with like the purple sky a little bit.
It does. I'm wondering how I can save. Wait, could I? I might be able to add an ambient light onto him, like just him, and then create an outline around him using the ambient light.
Yeah, if you just have like a fill light on the Ender Dragon just to give it some separation.
Yeah. What I don't like about the end is that there's no light source. Whatever.
The Enderman's just T-posing.
I should just left him T-posing in the background.
You should. Put a few.
It's the Enderman ritual. Alright, here, I'll make this one T-posing. Hang on.
No, make all of them T-posing.
A show of dominance. I like it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Perfection.
Alright, I'll put two of them back there. We'll create a light, and we're going to go into project and include only the Ender Dragon. And this light will be ambient illumination with soft shadows. Make that purple and bright. Let's see how that looks. Wait, where is the light? Good to know where the light actually is. There it is. Cool. I'll give this an inverse fall off as well so I can actually see where it is. Here you go. So now we've got a light behind the Ender Dragon. This should give an outline rim around the Ender Dragon. Hopefully. That's the ideal result. Let's see.
I'm gonna have to wait for the stream to catch up.
Yeah. Mushy says, I have come to trouble you. I have about 57 accounts and I can make more. So try to ban me for good. I will rule this chat, you bub. Okay. Hey, moderators, we got 57 accounts to ban.
Yeah, I know.
Cool, thanks.
Yep.
57 shouldn't be too many. We banned 205 on Anime Trending.
Yeah, no, it's easy. Yeah.
Hey, Dave, that worked out pretty well.
Yep. What?
I think I could adjust that a little bit. The render, when you see it on stream, it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, I zoned out for like half a second, so. Just coming in now. That's better.
There you go. Still weird. Nah, you know what? I should put it like underneath a little bit because his face is blending into the background.
Yeah. Yeah, you want the face to be the more prominent feature out of all of it.
Yeah. I'll also include the Enderman in the include zone so that they get a bit of attention as well. All right. Just move down here. Oh, this should work. Oh, yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. One of the Endermen might get blown into smithereens by the light.
15 minutes left.
Yep, cool. One of the Endermen did get blown into smithereens. He became what you call what's the term, Harry? What do you call it? Professionally deep fried? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll create a... Oh, hey. Yeah, that worked out pretty nicely. Yeah, that worked out pretty nicely, actually. Okay. So I'll save the T-posing Enderman by creating a separate light for him. Alright. So here we'll duplicate this light, and for this light alone, we'll give this to the T-posing Enderman. There you go. He got special treatment.
I love the fact that he's just chilling back there.
He ain't chilling. He's radiating domination energy.
Yes.
Look at
More
him.
threatening than the Ender Dragon.
Make his head like raw. Make his head like long as well.
Make his head long. What?
No. Like make it like make it like a pissed SCP-096.
Oh, make his head long. I thought. I was like, what does that mean? I just like scale his head up vertically. Hey, what do you want me to do? Hang on. Oh shit.
You thought I told you to stretch his face?
Yeah, I thought you told me to stretch his head out.
Wow.
Hang on. Yeah, I'll make him pissed. Hang on. Somehow this turned out not bad with the addition of those lights in there. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, here we go. Make him a pissed Enderman.
Wait, what?
What now?
Oh. Do.
What?
Fucking.
Wait, Harry, I'll make it better for you. Oh, fuck. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Here, Harry, when you see it, you'll like it.
Okay, sure.
Sam says you guys will delete all messages.
So there was a lot of messages to delete. Also, I tried.
The spam, don't they?
They don't, unfortunately.
No?
I don't know why. It didn't.
That's fine. 57 isn't a special number. If he said 69, maybe we give him some special treatment, but it's not.
No, it's not. It's not.
The T-posing Enderman is great. Okay. I'll do some Photoshop work on this. So I got 12 minutes left. I have enough time to do Photoshop work. Okay, cool. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create an extra pink light. I'm gonna make this pink light behind Steve and Alex. Fuck, Steve. This pink light is because I'm gonna plan on making I'm gonna make the Ender Dragon breathe out garlic breath. So that garlic breath should illuminate Steve and Alex. Let's do this here. Not fire. Steve.
What's going on with Alex's hand? Is that a texturing issue or?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong.
There's like a little bit.
There is nothing wrong with that at all. I have not. I don't.
Artistic choice. I see.
Mm-hmm.
It's a metaphor.
That's just part of her shirt, her whatever. Mm-hmm. Fix it in post.
Fix it in post.
Sam says, "Look at that. No, there's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with Alex's hand. Alex's hand is perfectly fine. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's all good.
Dude, I don't even know if she has a hand. What are you talking
hands
about?
Hands are overrated. Who needs hands anyway?
We're all about the feet these days.
Yeah. Why have hands when you can have feet? Dude, someone Photoshop feet on the hands, please. And dude, somebody's Photoshop someone's like hands onto feet and then feet as hands. I want to see that.
Imagine going in for a punch and then kicking someone.
Oh Jesus, that looks weird. Okay, here we go. Just trying to get the angle of this light to look right, guys.
Have you talked much about color theory in terms in relation to lighting?
Nope. Not at all.
No?
Not at all. Yeah.
Because that's probably another important thing to look into as well.
Yeah, we could probably do that another stream. Though.
Yeah.
You could start it now. I mean, we got 10 minutes left.
Just... I could start explaining it, but... It's a big topic, so...
Yeah, it is, yeah.
If people want to look into it, probably the best thing to do is Blender Guru has a really good video on it.
Blender Guru has exploded recently. Well,
Dude,
no,
I
not
know.
recently. I mean, in the past few years. Dude, I got a bit of a like a thing with Blender Guru because he made this one video that became super popular, which is like how to render the subway thing.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that like a couple years ago when you did your own one.
Yeah, and he never gave credit to the guy who made that.
Who was the guy that made that?
It was a guy called Zhao Io who made that in Cinema 4D using Octane Render.
Oh,
and
shit,
there was
there you
not
go.
a single mention of that person. He is a student in Victoria. The original one was created in part of Victoria, Pause Fest in Victoria.
Huh.
Yes.
I did not know that. Ooh.
Alright, cool. Here's our render. Let's drop this into Photoshop and let's see what I can do to fix this. Did I render it? I did render it. Okay, okay. Here we go. It's in Photoshop now. First of all, what I'm going to add on is a vignette in all caps because we really need those vignettes. I'm also going to save myself some time rotoscoping by going back into Cinema. I'm going to right-click on Alex real quick, go to Cinema 4D tags, go into the compositing tag. I'm going to go to Object Buffer and check Enable Object Buffer 1. Going to duplicate this tag onto Steve. Going to go into my render settings. Going to go multi-pass and look for... no, I'm not. I'm just going to enable multi-pass. I'm going to... What am I doing? No, I lied. How do you turn on object buffers again? No,
it should be under the compositing
object
tag.
buffer. That's what it was. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go do render object buffer 1. I'm just gonna hang on. Forgot to save this. Give me a PNG in the same file, and let's get this as AOV. There we go. As an 8-bit. Cool. And we're gonna render that again. So this way, what this is gonna do is it's gonna re-render the main image, but it's also going to render out a image of just Steve and Alex without any of the stuff in the background. Fuck! I forgot to check the alpha channel, didn't I? Damn it. Hang on. I think I might have the alpha. Let me check that. No, that's fine. It's just gonna give me a mask. That's fine. Okay, so here's what I got. I got this image where the white is the Steve and Alex and the black is everything else. So I'm gonna just drop in the Steve and Alex over here. Cool. And then I can duplicate this background image. And then I can hold down Control and click right here. Wrong. Move this on top. Do that. That didn't work. Hey, hang on a second. What's going on here? Let's see what's going on here. Hang on. Yo, do I have this set to the wrong way? Yo, Dave, do you remember how to use object, like a texture mask in Photoshop? Because I forgot.
Oh, shit.
It sounds so simple.
I don't know. I haven't had to do it in Photoshop in ages. I've been using, like, Nuke and After Effects for that.
Fuck it. I'll just select the white and then use that selection.
I'm fairly sure you can make it as... You can convert it over to a luminance mask.
I gotta work around. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna set it to a lumen mask. Oh, no. Oh, the, like, blending mode. Wait.
No, it wouldn't be a blending mode. It would have...
No. Whatever. I found a workaround. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. Hey, if it works, it works.
It works. Yep. Now we're looking for smoke.png, which I should have somewhere. Dust smoke.png. Yeah, whatever. Dust smoke.png. Yeah, let's grab that. We're gonna put in dust smoke.png. Cool. We'll make it somewhere like there, give or take. Make that big. Okay, do that. Cool. They're gonna set the blend mode to add. Put that behind the Steve and Alex. We're going to create a mask around this. Make this a black mask. Paint with brush. with the texture of a... Let's do a dry brush. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. A smoke brush. Yeah, let's do a smoke brush. Okay, let's do that one.
5 minutes left.
Gotcha. Spread these out a bit more. That's a terrible brush. Give me this brush. Yep, that's a nice looking brush. Cool. We'll do this brush. We'll do... let's see. Let's not do scattering. Let's do shape dynamics. Turn on the size jitter so we get random sizes. Let's turn on angle jitter so we get random angles on the smoke. Okay, cool. Now, if I paint this, it's going to give me random blotches of... Oh, no, it was on the nudge tool instead of the pen tool. What the fuck? No! No! Okay.
It's alright. You've got time.
How do you... there we go. Okay, so now if I paint this out, you can see how it's rubbing away like smoke. Okay. Let's paint out the edges so that it's less obvious where the source is from. Okay, just like that. Okay. And then let's paint out a bit above his head, but then add in a bit more near his mouth on a smaller size. Switch the colors again. Just want to get it. Jesus. Haven't heard a train that loud in a while.
Same. That guy's gonna get fired, probably. Possibly.
Or get an award. Disturb the most peace award.
Same.
Brush. Hide this. Come on. Why is it not hiding? Go on. Nope. Switch. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now we've got some of the smoke in, but it's not as smoky as I want it to be. I'm gonna grab a different smoke.png, which I should have somewhere. I can't see any of the images now. Okay. Fuck it. Let's grab this smoke.png, whatever this is. Okay. Let's take this one. Chuck that in here. Rotate this a little bit. Make that biggie. Okay, and then I'm gonna hold down control on one of these corners, which will allow me to change up the direction of where this is facing. Make that long. Okay, and then switch that out a little bit. There we go, come on. Okay, something like that. Now we have a directional blast. Gonna make this an add. There we go. Add a mask onto that. Brush and hide the top of this. Switch the color. Okay. That's too bright. Let's make that a screen instead of an add. There we go. Finally, we can select both of these, go to filter. No, we can't. Select one of these, go to filter. No, we're not. We're gonna go to adjustments and hue saturation. Check on colorize, and we're gonna make this purple. Something like that. And then from here, we can copy this effect onto the bottom effect, so we get some purple mist that way. That looks pretty damn cool. Hey, I kind of like that. That's all right looking. What is going on here? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, how much time do I have? I got 1 minute left. I'm gonna add just the final little touches here. Gonna make his eyes a bit more glowy. Jesus, okay. Come on. Why is my size changing button not reacting? What's going on? Why can I not change the size of my brush? Why is this happening? I would love to change the size of my brush to be smaller.
Time's up.
Okay, well, I can't do any more than that. Alright, well, due to a technical error, couldn't do more than that. Let's save this Steve Alex edit.psd. There you go. That's what I ended up with in 2 hours. There's a Steve and Alex render. For anyone else who participated, Feel free to send in your renders on the Discord channel. Link is in the description if you're not in already. In hashtag events, you can post your renders as well. I will be rendering out mine right now, or exporting that out. There you go. Mine is coming in. What I wanted, while you guys send yours, and I'm just gonna tell you what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was add an extra glow around. My keys are still stuck. I still can't change the size of my brush. Photoshop's bugged. What I wanted to do was do something like that, so that I could make the eyes glow and stand out a little bit more. And I also wanted to add something around this side, because, like, I don't know whether it's this vignette or something, but it feels like doing something like that. Ah, there we go. That's it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, let's do edit 2. Okay, I think the Photoshop there really saved my ass. The photoshopping work. All right, I'm sending in mine
probably
right
would
now.
have spent more time trying to fiddle with Turbulence FD than.
What now?
If you decided to go for Turbulence FD, I don't think you would have made the time limit.
Definitely not, because I had to get the simulation to, like, eject the right way and look right, and then you gotta also texture it to make it look good. Here. All right, I've sent both mine. The one that came in 2 hours and the one that the one that came in after 2 hours. You can see the difference. The vignette's not on the right layer on the bottom one. So
what?
Mine. Cool. I'm looking at you guys' submissions right now. Sam TGS submits his. He made it in Blender 2.79 with the Art of Songs of War assets pack with the black plasma rig. Okay. Let's see it. Oh shit! There's a Herobrine there. Nice. No, yeah, you can really tell that that's the black plasma rig. I think some of the Blender users are very familiar with the black plasma rig, and they can tell right away what it is. That's cool. Okay, so here we have, yeah, so this is Sam's one. Any comments for Sam, Dade? When you're looking at his?
Yeah, I'm just having a look at it now.
Yeah.
Give me a minute while I try and actually figure out the words.
Sure.
I like it. I do like it. I think it's more just the composition. It looks a little off to me. Because, like, you've got really... There's no real distinguishing features between foreground, background, and because it's a massively flat area as well. Like, it can work, but it's just...
Is there depth of field there?
No, and I think that's what's... But at the same time, with the focal length, you wouldn't have gotten much depth of field anyway.
That's true. Yep.
Because that looks like it's probably 24 or 30, 35 maybe? Somewhere around there?
35, yeah. I think the default would be 35. I think he didn't touch the focal length.
Yeah. So, at 35, you would get some depth of field, but not a lot. But I think that's what it is as well. Just a little bit of depth of field just to... Like, at 35 mil, you're not going to get a ton of depth of field anyway and a lot of blurring, but just that little bit would have helped separate the foreground and the background.
Yeah. Another thing that's standing out to me is how much, like, this looks good. The subsurface around the leaves on the top, though, it really stands out.
Yeah, especially for a night scene as well.
Yeah, it looks a bit bright. I'm wondering, hey, does it look like there's no atmosphere, like environment?
Yeah. There's no atmosphere, there's no depth of field. It's a very monotone color. It's all green.
Yeah.
And green's one of those colors that's difficult to make look good all in one shade.
Yeah.
Because green in itself is a bit of a not great looking color.
Yeah, it is. I think the fact that Alex's shirt is also green does not help. And that Steve
the diamond sword as well.
Cyan blue, which clashes with the green. Like, it's too close to green.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about before with color theory. So a big part of color theory is opposing colors. So from memory, green is...
Purple.
Yeah, purple.
I wonder.
Green is not purple.
If,
The opposite of green is purple.
I wonder if the fact that green is not such a great color made you confuse green with blue in the during that one time in RPG.
Oh yeah. For context, there was this game we played called Red versus Green way back, 2015 and whatnot. On stream, I don't know which stream it was. On stream, in one of the videos, I said, no, it was a text message. I said, yo, let's play Red versus Green. I'm on the blue team. Yeah, and that has lasted for a while. I'm on the blue team. Sam says, I would have added Mist, but I've got a few other things to do. That's cool, no worries. Yeah, I mean,
that's
2
fair.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we like about this? I see a little detail there. He lit up the faces with a light, so you can see it a bit better. I like that.
I like that it is still kind of pretty much sticking to the rule of thirds, because you've got characters that are centered on the screen. You've got Herobrine out there on the right third. And if you look at the horizon line, it is pretty much in line with the lower third, which is actually where you want it to be most of the time. Because with a horizon line, you either want it sitting on that lower third or you want it sitting on the top third.
Yep.
So I like that. I like that that's actually lining up there. I like the moon. I like where that's placed.
Yeah. I noticed there's a lot of Blender renders as well. The bloom is always very nice, because with cinema, you don't get no bloom.
No. Was this rendered through Eevee?
Sam, was this rendered
Cycles.
through Eevee?
Because I know Eevee has a checkbox to enable bloom, which speeds that up a fair bit.
It's sad that we can't really replicate that in cinema unless you turn on the glow, but the glow just makes it like it's like the outer glow in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no real volume to it or anything, but the Blender glow looks the Blender bloom looks great.
Yeah, you can see how it's actually interacting with the trees there as well.
Hang on, he's on Blender 2.79. I don't think he has access to Eevee.
Oh shit, true.
That's doing this on Cycles, I think. Yeah, Cycles. Yeah, there you go. So Sam's on Cycles, yeah.
And I'm always a sucker for an ominous Herobrine in the background as well.
Yeah. Whatever the topic is next time, we'll probably stick in a Herobrine somewhere. Okay, cool. Well, okay, this time we only had 2 people. It was just me and Sam. That's fine. I think Solar and Angelo have been hit by lightning. I don't mean them. I mean their locations have been hit by lightning, and so they've had a blackout.
Yeah,
that happened to Andre as well. So that's fine. Cool. I think
I'll try and remember next week, and I'll try and join in.
Sure. We're doing this every Saturday now.
Yeah. Well, I've got every Saturday off, so that works for me.
Cool. Awesome. Cool.
And I should have my Herobrine rig finished by next week as well, so that'll give me a chance to actually use it.
Sam, we'll allow people on tomorrow's stream to choose the topic of the next render, so we can get a few more people in. And we'll do the diamond thing to choose a winner for
mine.
For who gets to choose the next topic. Zach wants some comments about his. Okay. You want to give a quick feedback about Gangnam Style? It's the best. It's the best. You can't be. We don't know what to say, Zach has. You can't make it any better. It's so great. Like, look, you got Steve stepping on a cat. Who doesn't love that? You got. What else you got there? Yeah.
You got that nice Minecraft cosplay.
Yeah. The only thing that I think would be better is if you had more holes in the ground. See those dirt paths there? It doesn't really make a perfect path. If you had more paths there, it would make it, like, better. That's it. More paths. You need more paths. That's all I can say. I like the fact that there is no there's no god rays coming from the sun. That really clears up the image. I love how photoreal the Steve and Alex are. The rendering there is done perfectly. Looks just like real life. He's even got some subsurface. Look at Steve. He's even got subsurface scattering around the edge of his body. Look at that white right brim. It's perfect. The removal of shadows on Steve and Alex, the fact that they don't cast shadows makes it a lot better because, yeah, it just clears up the image. You can see it a lot clearer. Yeah, it's perfect. I don't know what to say, man. It's perfect. Okay. Anyway. With that said and done, thank you everyone for joining the stream. Next Saturday, we're going to be doing another render challenge. Tomorrow, we will choose the topic. Yeah, join Discord. Link is in the description. And like the video if you haven't already. Helps the channel. All right, cheers all. See ya.
Ciao.
We usually hold it for a few seconds so that I can say something dumb. Or Harry can say something dumb.
You know what? I like how you said you joined someone's server when you saw him.
It was someone's server.
Yeah, it was someone's server. Mm-hmm.
Someone
Doesn't
has
say
to own
who.
the server.
Yeah, someone has to. Mm-hmm. Doesn't say who.